after I discovered Harry Parch, I kept looking deeper, and I found through the assistance of a friend that I met on a drum forum. His name is Harry Conway. He had mentioned Butch Norton from a band that people would recognize called the Eels back in the 90s. And I actually didn't meet him through that connection. I met him through another connection he had called AKA Butch Jerome. And it's two guys, Michael Jerome from Other Than Ezra and Butch Norton from the Eels. They had gotten together and put together this really, really awesome percussion record called La Prima Lingua. And once I discovered that, I reached out to the guys, and Butch got back to me. Almost immediately, I got a phone call from an LA number on my phone, and I was like looking at my fiance, Justine, and I'm saying, who is calling me from LA? And it's Butch, and I wasn't too familiar with him. And after I hung up the phone, I had a great conversation with him, and I looked at Justine, I said, have you ever heard of the Eels? And she goes, yeah, like, why? And I'm like, because I just talked to the drummer. She's like, oh my God.
My God.
So after about 20 minutes of exploring more about this, I was really interested in learning more from Butch. So I sort of assigned him the title of my mentor. And from there, he begun sharing his Butch Bunker lessons. And right now, I think I've got on my Google Drive about 138 different lessons. And they're all video examples of him exploring, sonic experimentation, using unconventional instruments in an unconventional way. And also at the same time, being very musical, playing for the song. So I started to develop an ear for not only playing for a band, but also on the other side, seeing what's possible as a solo artist. During the pandemic, this is great. This gives me tons of fuel to work with. So I've already made a couple records, which I have some here. You've seen Natural Habitat. This is my other record called Perspectives. And I have a bunch of guests on here, including Butch, Kalani Das from World Drum Club, my buddy Rich Manjicaro, who is the A&R representative for Gong Bop's Percussion, also from Syracuse, so we have that connection. And a host of other people. My friend Jason Shrippa from high school, the first kid I ever knew in drums, is on my record. We've known each other since grade 3, so it's nice. Really interesting. Yeah, it's great. So, along with that, all the collaborations that you spoke of earlier, all the collaboration from making my first percussion record to doing a couple tunes with Butch, and now I've got 10 different guests. So, working across platforms with people sending me video and audio stems of their recordings along with my improvised percussion and putting it all together on a record. So I called the record Perspectives.
Nice.
And, yeah.
So you would sort of plant an idea and let them run with it, your collaborators.
Yes. That's the greatest part of it, is giving them complete freedom to see what comes out the other end.
Oh, that's really interesting, isn't it?
It's very interesting.
What was the most surprising thing that came out of that? What was something that was like, oh my God, I can't believe it? I
had actually got in touch with one of Harry Parch's instrument curators named Charles Corey. And Charles, I found him after researching Harry Parch on YouTube. There's many YouTube videos of Charles with Harry's instruments, and he's explaining their origins, their use, and demonstrating incredible work. So I had asked him to be on the record, and he agreed, and he came back with playing like a guitar in his lap with sticks and 3 different slides on each finger, so he could play chords with slides. It's really fun stuff. So that was a good surprise. That was really nice.
Kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's the point, is just to see how far we could take it outside of the box, but keeping it musical and having a lot of fun in the process.